I still can't believe it. The Valakilias were only the size of my thumb, and Garuda was scared of them? But why? Indra is the king of gods. He has the Vajra weapon. He controls the thunder. How could tiny sages defeat him?
Chew this slowly and listen, Nanna. Muscles are not the only way to be strong. Sometimes pride makes you weak and focus makes you invincible. This happened long before Garuda was born. In fact, this story is the reason Garuda was born.
Tell me!
It was a grand yajna. Sage Kashyapa was performing a huge fire ritual. Everyone was helping. The gods, the Gandharvas and the rishis. They all had to bring firewood for the holy fire.
Like a contest?
Sort of. Indra, the king of gods, wanted to show off. He was lifting entire mountains of wood. He was flying back and forth, chest puffed out, thinking, I am the strongest. No one works harder than me.
Well, he was working hard.
He was. But then he saw the Valkilias.
The thumb sages?
Yes. Imagine this scene, Chinnu. It looked like a painting. A majestic forest, sunlight filtering through. Tiny sages, 60,000 of them, were all struggling together to carry one single stalk of a palasha tree leaf.
Just one stick? And Indra was carrying mountains?
To them, that stick was as heavy as a log. They were starving from their fasting. Their bodies were thin, but their spirit was strong. They were marching, chanting Om, Om, putting all their effort into that one stick. But then, tragedy struck.
What happened? A tiger?
Cow had walked on the path earlier. Its hoof had made a small dent in the mud. To the thumb-sized sages, it was a deep, dangerous lake. They fell into the cow's hoof print and got stuck in the mud, drowning with their heavy stick.
Oh no! Did Indra help them?
That is where Indra failed, Nanna. He flew over them. He saw them struggling in a tiny puddle. And instead of helping, he laughed.
He laughed? That's mean! That's what a bully does!
He said, Look at you tiny things. You can't even cross a puddle. Look at me. I carry mountains. And he flew away, leaving them stuck.
What did the sages do?
They focus. They climbed out of the mud. Not angry like you get when I take your toys. This was righteous anger. They sat down right there and started a new yajna. They didn't use swords. They used mantras. They chanted, Let a new Indra be born. An Indra who is stronger than the current one. An Indra who knows humility.
Whoa! Can they just make a new god?
Their mind power was so strong that the throne of Indra in heaven started to shake. The skies turned red. Indra felt his power draining away. He was terrified. He realized these tiny thumb people were using their mind to delete him.
So size really didn't matter.
Not at all. Indra ran to Sage Kashyapa crying, Save me! The little sages are creating a monster to replace me. Kashyapa had to rush to the sages and beg them to stop.
Did they stop?
They respected Kashyapa. They said, But the energy we created, the power for the new Indra, it must go somewhere. Kashyapa said, Let that energy become my son. He will be stronger than Indra, but he will serve the world. And boom! That energy went into the egg that became Garuda.
Wait, so Garuda is made of the sage's anger? That's why he is so strong? that's why he could defeat Indra later.
Yes, Garuda is the result of the Valkylya's power. That is why when Garuda landed on the branch later and saw those same sages, he knew, these are the ones who made me. I must respect them.
Wow. So Indra laughed at them, but they actually created the one guy who could beat Indra.
Correct? And the lesson, my little warrior? Never mock someone's struggle. You might find spelling easy, and your friend might find it hard. If you laugh, you are Indra. If you help, you are a hero.